So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Prerna, and today I am going to talk about a very important and a very crucial thing that we all, and I'm saying all, how many people around the world, every person around the world goes through before an interview, which is stress. Okay, so I am going to talk about how to manage the stress situation before and during the course of your interview. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start. Now, I always feel that and it's not just with me. I think as I said before also, every person around the globe once or twice must have gone through this stress during and before the interview. Now, before the interview is horrible than during the interview, because what happens during the interview, you are there, you are there and you're facing it. But what happens before the interview is anticipation. What kills you more than anything is the anticipation of that fear, anticipation of the stress. So stress is mostly because of the fear, because we're so scared somebody is going to judge me, somebody is going to ask me questions. If I will get selected, I will not. What if I don't get selected? So there are thousands of things running into our head before the interview, and that is mostly because of fear, and fear leads to stress. And that's why we feel this fear or stress before the interview and during the course of the interview, which is of course not very difficult to deal with during the course of the interview, but before the interview, dealing with stress is very difficult. Anticipation kills it more than anything else. Another fear is, what if I get through? What if I don't get through? More than what if I get through से ज़्यादा डर होता है, what if I don't get through? Okay, so the question constantly lurking in our brains, what if I don't get through? What if this is the last opportunity? What if I am not able to answer? What if I go completely blank? So we already shroud our mind with so many negative questions that stress is inevitable. Stress is imminent. It is going to be there. There is no way that there will be no stress, because we are filling our head with these negative questions. We are filling our head with these constant negative emotions. Okay, so first and foremost, we have to cut all these negative questions from our head completely. Okay, completely erase these negative questions from your head. Tell yourself, this is just an interview. I'm going for an interview. Let people judge me. I will prepare for that. I will prepare myself completely for this interview. Okay, another thing that I feel is that let a little bit of stress, let a pinch of hesitancy, let a pinch of anxiety, let a pinch of all these things be there inside you. Once you have all these things, you are, it makes you be the human that you are. Okay. Now, let me begin with points, and I will try to make sure that I keep it simple and short. Okay, the first point that I feel is preparing yourself completely. Preparation will take you long way. Okay, so you have to make sure that you prepare yourself completely. You know the date of the interview, you know the time of the interview, so you have to prepare yourself. It is cabin crew interview for which particular airline? Find out the eligibility criteria. You fall into the eligibility criteria. Number 2, keep your clothes, keep your makeup, keep your hair stuff ready. Ready means ready. You have to, it's not a night before stuff that you have to do. It is a stuff that you must do at least 2-3 days before your interview to keep you ready, so that you can do other things. You can go online and you can check about the airline. And that is another thing that I wanted to say. Read as much as you can about the airline. What is the airline like? What is the position of the airline today? Who is the CEO of the airline? Who is the VP of the airline? You know, all these things that you must know. Who is the chairman of the airline? So you must know all these little, you must be thinking that these are very small details, but these details are very important details, because when you know about the product already, it becomes easy for you to sell it to your customer. Get your resume checked by somebody who is experienced and who can really help you in polishing your interview. Try to make sure that you find out all the achievements and good things that you've done till date. Probably done certain things in college, probably done certain things in school, and these achievements, small achievements, try to put it in your resume if you want to, and in shorts that you have to put. And also prepare the answers for the basic questions that are going to be asked, so you can go through my videos and you can always check for all the answers for those basic questions that will be asked. Okay, so small achievements of from the past, from your school, from your college, or from your previous organization where you've worked, any experience, and you dealt with it so well. So situational handling capacity of yours. So all these things that you can really prepare, and you can put it in your answer where you have to introduce yourself. So you can do that, preparing all the answers. So I just said, prepare all the answers for the questions that will be asked, the basic questions that will be asked to you. Okay, your weaknesses, your strengths, find out, what happens when we go back to all those experiences that we had, or we've done certain things in the past, trying to find out the achievements, but at the same time we will also be able to find out the negatives or the weaknesses that probably you faced from your side during those events. Okay, so find out what were those weaknesses also. Not always focus on achievements. Try to focus on the weaknesses also. Okay. Now, number 2 that I feel is very important for you to know is that which I constantly tell everybody, that it's not about winning or losing. It's not about getting through it in any way or the other. Okay, go for an interview with an open mind that you're going for an experience, and you never know, because you're going with an open mind, nothing will affect you. Nothing will affect you. I mean, when I say that nothing will affect you, getting through that airline interview will not affect you much. It'll keep you grounded, and not even getting through the interview will not let you lose that confidence, not let you lose that trust in yourself. Okay, so always making sure that you're balanced, and you can only be balanced when you are not thinking about winning or losing, and you're only thinking about experience. Okay, so when you are going for that interview, start preparing yourself, and it's not something which is going to happen at the moment. वो fraction of seconds में नहीं होगा कि आपने अपने mind को बोला कि अच्छा I'm just going for an experience. You have to constantly prepare. अपने दिमाग को बोलते रहिए ये बात कि I am going only for an experience. I'm going to learn from this interview. Win, lose. Okay, irrespective, I'm going to be here. I'm not going to go like this. I'm not going to become a seesaw. Okay, so always go for an experience. Number 3, practice and practice more. As much as you can practice. There's a saying, practice makes a man perfect, or a person perfect. But at least we can be on that path to perfection. Okay, and we can learn so much that we will feel at one point that yes, in today's interview I am going to get through. You will have that feeling, instead of having the feeling what if I lose, what if I win, instead of having that feeling, you will only have one feeling. It's because of the surety, it's because of your practice that you have done, you have put in the efforts that you have put in, into preparing for that interview, will assure you will feel so much of assurance coming from within that in today's interview, I know that I'm going to get through. Okay, so reach out to that assurance, and that the perfection is not perfection ki sab bilkul perfect karenge. Perfection is that assurance, that 100% confidence that we achieve in ourselves. Okay, so you have to constantly practice your interview with your friends, practice your interview with somebody who is experienced, who's taken interviews, do mock drills with yourself, stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. If you want, you can wear the clothes that you have kept ready for your interview, wear it, and do it professionally the way you're going to do it on the day of interview. Prepare like that. You get rid of that anxiety before the interview, that during the course of the interview you will be so calm that you will not even realize how calm you're feeling, how stress free that you're feeling, how consoled and how content that you're feeling, with yourself, that whatever I've done and whatever I'm going to do is going to be 100% from my side. And that's what is important. Giving 100% in your interview is very, very important. One more thing that I always feel is that giving yourself positive affirmations. What I said in the beginning also, that do not fill your mind with negative connotations or negative questions. Always give positive affirmations to your mind. Let your mind sink into a lot of positivity. Tell yourself, I am gonna be the best in this interview. I'm gonna look the best. I'm gonna be the best, and I'm gonna make sure that I do my best. I'm going to prepare the best way possible, just not getting another words, and positive affirmations. I'm not going to be scared. I'm not going to feel stressed. I'm not going to feel the anxiety. I'm going to feel confident, and I am confident. All these kind of positive affirmations. Interview is just a discussion. It's not something where I need to be scared of. So all these things that you need to constantly tell yourself, and when you do that, your mind mind is it's like if there's a pipe and it is filled with a lot of dirt, the rush of water coming will definitely make sure that all the dirt is out of the pipe and there is clean water coming out of the pipe. So our mind is exactly like that. Our mind is like that pipe filled with a lot of dirt, and you have to make sure that that water of positivity, those affirmations of positivity are constantly filling in your mind, and they're cleaning your mind completely and leaving it with so much of positivity. So what is going to come out in the interview? On the day of your interview, it's going to be all positive. You will think positive, you will speak positive, you'll walk positive, you will do everything in a very positive way, and positivity can leave so much of impact on the other people's life that you can't even imagine. And in the end, also one very, very important point, always make sure that you reach the venue at least 1 hour prior to departure. See, aircrafts. Okay, 1 hour prior to the beginning of the interview. So if they've said that the interview will start at 9 o'clock, be there. I would say be there at 7:30, because जब आप interview venue पे पहुँचोगे ना, आपको 500 और लोग दिखेंगे वहाँ पे. So why not to be the best? Be the first one to reach the venue and be the first one to get out of the venue. Why not? Why do you want to wait in the queue for 500 people to first finish with their interview and then coming to you? Okay, so reach the venue 1.5 hour prior to the beginning of the interview, which is very important, crucial. Last but not the least, smile. I've said it before also. A smile can brighten those hearts which has been dark for ages. Okay, if the interviewer is not happy with something, or the interviewer is not in a good mood, your smile will definitely enlighten his face, will definitely enlighten his mind, his heart and his soul, and that's what is important. So smile, because smile is the most positive thing that you can share with people, and इसके लिए कोई पैसा नहीं लगता है. Okay, so मुफ्त की चीज़ है भैया, जितना बेच सकते हो बेचो. Smile. All right, so these are very, very important points. Please go through all the points. Do not watch this video half, watch it full, because हर एक point बहुत important है. Do all these things, prepare, practice. Don't go for an experience instead of going for winning. I'm sure self-assurance will come someday where you know that in today's interview I am just gonna get through. Smile and positive affirmations. Please do all these things, or this video only if you'll watch till the end is going to help you. If you'll watch half, then it's not going to help you. And share it with as many people as you can, because these are very normal basic things, but at the end of the day very important things. Or you never know, you know, by sharing this video with somebody you might change the person's life. Maybe आपको इतना important नहीं लग रहा हो, किसी और को बहुत important लगे ये सब चीज़ें. Okay, so ये please कीजिए and write and ask me as many questions as you want in the comment section. That's why the comment section is there, guys. You guys are not asking me questions, you guys are not subscribing to my channel. Please do that. Okay, your subscription to my channel, your views to my channel is motivation for me to share as much as I can with you. So please keep on doing it, and do like, share and subscribe, and keep on watching my videos. Alright, so ta-da, toodles.